All right.
Season.
Ooh,
Yeah,
man.
Diesel Accelerator,
Oh,
he
my goodness
possesses a
gracious.
strong late
Oh, my
kick when he
goodness
comes from off the pace,
gracious.
and he may choose to do that with it looking like the 2 and the 3 are going to be leaving out of there hard. Diesel Accelerator can close well, and the other horse that we use, the one, Rose Run Ulysses, and I can never resist a chocolate gelding.
You're the best, my friend. Rose Run Ulysses off the inside. We use him as well. Good luck in race 2. This is your last chance to get involved.
Final call for wager 8 on the second. 8-5 favorite is the 2, Captain Sunshine. At 9-5, the 3, leader of the dance. The starter is called. It's post time for race 2.
Introducing horses and drivers for tonight's first race. The one is Social Theory, Sylvain Fillion for trainer Nicolucci. The owner is Miller Farms. 2 on parade, Sundown Kid, Trevor Henry with the Bob McIntosh pupil for Robert McIntosh Stables and the CSX Stables, along with Dave Boyle.
Let's go. Oh,
here is 3, the wild card. Doug McNair for trainer owner Dr. Ian Moore. Partners are
Downs. Field of 9, move it up, move it in, and here they go.
Oh my goodness, let's handicap Woodbine, peoples. Let's handicap Woodbine. Race 1, fast track, looking good out here. Let's do this. All right. Ooh, Grassroots Ontario Sire Stakes. Shout out to Patrick BOC. I know he loves these. Ontario Sire Stakes races. Oh, Canada. Okay. All right, the 1, Nick Galucci with Sylvain driving. Looked pretty empty last race. Kind of sat 5th. Just didn't make any big moves. I want to see more lively action here. Ran in the Grassroots Series last year, really didn't do much. The 2, definitely part of a fast race last time out. Twinbee French Toast is a pretty fast customer. I think he came back this past week and won. And this horse was participating in, ran second in this late closer final last year. I mean, has capabilities, just and possibly pointing to this race. Hard to love him though, for sure. Hard to love the 2 here. Coming off some kind of lukewarm efforts. The 3, he ran second, 26-152. It's a nice effort. Has the ability to put himself in a good spot, but questionable how good he could be in here. But Grassroots horses aren't typically world beaters, so we'll see. The 4, maybe a touch slow. McDonnell, not interested there. The 5, he ran a nice race at Georgian. Comes to Woodbine. Comes to Mohawk Woodbine. Probably gonna have to see a race from him. Maybe third place possibilities for him. I think 23-1 is a bit of an overlay on that front. The 6, back-to-back races where he sat and kind of just went backwards in the stretch. Not really interested in those type of efforts. The 7, he's actually gone to the lead. A lot of the horses in this race have kind of sat just off the lead, but the 7 went to the lead in back-to-back races. Jody J drove him last year, had a couple wins with him. Raced him in his first start back at Woodbine. McNair drove him last race. Has speed to get involved for sure, but from there, what he does, we'll see. I mean, he has a win here last season, so maybe, but that was from the 1 hole. We'll see about him. The 8, You know, I kind of like the 8's race lines a little more than a couple others in this race. With that said, he seems a bit slower than them, but he did get he did get a little more frisky than the others there. Still tough to endorse. So the 9 coming from Georgian, it may be just a touch slower than this group. And he lost to the 5 last out at Georgian. Not willing to endorse here. The 10 put in a nice race at Georgian, coming 3 wide and running. The race before that, that was a crazy race at Grand River. Should have won that race easy. Broke twice. Was actually going to win the race after breaking early, and then broke again on the turn. So, very fast runner. If he stays flat, is a possible outside threat to win. There you go, Sean, man. There you go. Hit that fucking super, man. Hit that fucking super at Northfield. What did it pay? So I think I'm gonna try the 10. I mean, I don't love it. Maybe 10 with the 1, 2, 3. Maybe we toss into 7. 10 with the 1, 2, 3, 7. I think that's the only thing worth trying in this race. Anything else is kind of just gratuitous spending of money here. Nice, 48 on the 20 center. That's what I'm talking about, man. I actually was betting a little bit before I went on stream. I was trying to fix our K-Cup machine. We had to descale it. I hate vinegars, and you have to use vinegar basically to and run it through the machine. But we got it to a workable point. But I was taking my time trying to fix that. Came back here. I actually did well betting running aces this afternoon. I ended up maybe like 100, 120. Probably like 100, so we got a little bullet. We got a little bullet to play with tonight. Hopefully can
use that, to the starting gate
use that to our advantage here.
More of the Ontario Sire Stakes action. Last night, grassroots action for 3-year-old pacing fillies. Tonight, it's the Glamour Bowl edition of the grassroots. A group of 10.
Remember, Sean. Remember one of the sayings of the stream, man. Always real easy to talk about having it for a ton of money afterwards. Always way too easy to do that. Stuff like that takes momentum. Like it's really hard just to be like, kind of not hitting races and suddenly be like, well, let me put 5 times what I usually put into a race, in this race in particular. So don't beat yourself up, get some momentum going and then we'll do it.
Backed off to fourth win Sundown.
So with that said, check out, there's a new emote on here. Sometimes I get a little tired. Need the spinach. Need the spinach. The next emote, which we're not too far from getting, is going to be beef jerky.
Century Grizzly, that long shot leads the way into the backstretch for Jameson. Here comes the pocket pop as the wild card was looped, but he is going to retake command here for McNair. So the wild card brushing up to grab the lead, twice used now, and they're 3/8 in the books. Back into second is Century Grizzly, Social Theory's third, Sundown Kid from in fourth, fifth inside to Truffle Dog. 2 more lengths back, 6 to Moxley, 7th is Disney Man. Final 3 are Zeb, Sunshine, Shadow, and Red in Private
All right,
Scott.
10's going to be second over. We got a chance here. We got a chance.
Second quarter in a well-rated 29 seconds. Into the final turn now. The wild card leads the way just over a length in front. Century Grizzly rides the pocket position. A first over third, but 2 off the lead is Sundown Kid. Trapped in.
Well, they know the 10's bad on turn, so they're really going to nurse him on the turn. But if he gets around this turn fine, knock on wood, he can burst in the stretch, and we want to see that.
Getting pressure now from Sundown Kid. A pocket sitting Century.
There you go, 10. Come on. Show us the burst.
Coming into the stretch, and it's the wild card still up front, leading it by a length and a half. Second outside, Sundown Kid. Century Grizzly at the inside third. Late speed comes from Truffle Dog. In between his Social Theories. The wild card still there with a 16.
Get up, 10.
Racetrack to cover. The wild card will come to the line. The wild.
Ah!
Division in 150.
Tell you, he gave us a thrill at 28-1. Son of a bitch. That filthy son of a bitch. I'll tell you, man. Just could not. These horses were just a bit too much, too good. They quickened up just enough to get them. Because that 10, oh, that 10 was picking them up, man. Oh, God. He had the best pace in that final 16th of a mile. Not bad. Patrick, you know. Hey, I don't know. Were you on the stream earlier when I was talking about grassroots, and I was like, man, Patrick, this is his lifeblood. This grassroots race, his lifeblood. Ontario Sire Stakes action. Oh, that was a killer because I had that 10. I had that 10, Patrick. I had that 10. Truffle Dog. Talented horse. He just had to nurse him along because he's so willing to break stride. I'm feeling good though. Like I was saying on stream how I was trying to fix the K-Cup machine in our apartment here. But in between, I was able to put in some bets at running aces, so and made about like $100. They had some good. Love that Ontario Sire Stakes. Yeah, and they had some good races at running aces. Some really, like I said, when racing's really easy when you just you take out all the kind of riffraff of trainer changes and blah blah, and you can just kind of focus on the fastest horses. And they had a lot of straightforward handicapping races at running aces, and I was able to capitalize on some of them and boost up the balance ever so slightly. Nothing crazy, but enough. All right, let's go here. I'm gonna, you know what? Honestly, I'm probably gonna focus on. Probably gonna focus on the harness tonight. I'm gonna try to steer clear of some of the thoroughbreds. We can watch them, but I probably won't fire up any of those programs. All right, so let's handicap Northfield race 4 here. What do we have? I'm going to alternate between betting. I may bet some on my Express Bet account, some on TWINSPIRES, depending on how I feel about it. TWINSPIRES, the balance is only $50, so we'll try to nurse that along, try to get that over 100. All right, so we got the 1 coming from Scioto. Ronnie Roberts was training. I mean, has looked good in his last 2. Gets Merriman. The 2's a really interesting type because Ronnie Burke. Ron ran for Ronnie Burke. I mean, he closed fierce last race after kind of not getting involved much at all. I gotta believe he's gonna be handled a bit more aggressively this time. And I mean, the thing is, like, they were probably aiming to run second. I mean, he probably didn't think he had a chance to win it. They probably wanted him just to run second or third so he could stay in this class. So yeah, I mean, he's probably primed to be aggressively handled this time out. All right, 3, Chris Lems. I mean, this is a good horse. I mean, should be up thereabouts. Maybe we'll struggle to win it, but could definitely get in the mix.
Champagne.
Let's see, Grismore for Shalachi. Not really interested in that. 5. Needs to get involved early, and with Chris Page, maybe we'll get involved early. I don't know. I don't like his chances of just making a clear lead or lining up second, and that's going to make it all the more harder on him. The 6, Jason Thompson. This horse can get in the mix certainly. Probably a bit short last week. He missed a week of racing. Came back, made his patented kind of aggressive move, but didn't finish it off. I would give him a third place chance for sure. 7, tried to come off the pace. Not really an off the pace type. Needs to find a way to make the lead, and it's going to be tough sledding from the 7 hole. Merriman took the 1 instead of the 7, so that kind of tells you what the situation with the 7 is. The 8, I'm going to need to see more before getting interested in the 8. And the 9, not a bad horse. I'm not big on Sugg driving him. Sugg has no wins, a 2nd and a 3rd, and 7 starts. So not a particularly great record there. So we can probably leave the 9 out. So I like the 2. Seems pretty chalky here. We'll lay off. I mean, we'll watch the race, but it seems like a good race to just lay off and watch. Just see how the track's going, that sort of thing. All right, let's go.
Now on
he retains.
First race at Meadowlands. Let's bring the program up for Meadowlands. Like I said, tonight we're focusing on the harness. Let me update the screen accordingly. Betting menu. Harness. Let's fail last spelling. Okay. All right, Meadowlands. Race 1. Timmy T is on the 8. All right. Let's handicap this. The 1. Yannick drives for Tani Camilleri. He drove the horse in its first North American race last time out. They went really kind of slow fractions. The horse tried to make a big sweeping move. And just couldn't get by on a tough customer. Jet Airways a really tough customer there, so not surprised that Jet Airways made the comeback on him. But I mean, one should definitely be better. Second time Lasix, second race in the States, so should be good to go on that front. The 2, second race off the layoff. 10 hole. You're only, your chances were going to be minimal for the 2 horse. Draws better, should be better second race off the layoff. Might offer some serious value here. The 3's a toss coming off the layoff. The 4, definitely worth a try. He's run his life mark at Meadowlands. Likes the track. Not a super big winning horse, but maybe he'll get a piece here. The 5, Tony Alania. Even odd seems a bit of an underlay. And he put in a good race first time off the layoff. McCarthy sticks with the 5. I don't know. He doesn't have a great record at Meadowlands either, so it's not like, he has, out of 11 starts. So it's not like he's coming in here, firing away in his Meadowlands history. So I think where it's cause for pause on that front. The 6, Eric L. So this is a good horse for sure. I mean, that's kind of an understatement. Tough to really endorse off the layoff when you have a couple in here that are much fitter in their campaign. Not a big fan of the underlay either that he's probably going to have. We'll keep on looking. The 7's a toss. The 8 gets Tim Tetrick. What's this coming in at Northfield? 2. I don't even know who went second there. The 8. I mean, that's a really nice race. I mean, he gets to, there's a driver change from Bongiorno to T-Trick. I mean, certainly he's probably just a touch slower in general than the rest of the field. I don't know. I'm not going to endorse him. The 9, coming from the 9 hole, not a fan of that. The 10, Jeff Dahl plays. Probably a safe layoff. I mean, probably a safe pass coming off the layoff. So maybe include the 8, 5, 6, 8, or iffy about. I think value-wise, the 2 makes the most sense here. I think the 5 doesn't offer value, 6 doesn't offer value, and the 8 really doesn't offer value. And maybe the 1's just a touch slower than some of this field, so he doesn't offer much value either. So I think we stick with the 2. I think Stratton comes back. He drove him last race. I mean, he was fairly aggressively handled. I mean, he was parked basically. He was parked a mile. You know, I wouldn't have expected. I wouldn't expect Saunders to have had the horse ready first out. Did you fire the 4? I mean, the 4 and 5 are coming out of the same race. 5 was able to come off the pace a little bit. I don't think we go crazy here at all. Maybe just play a 2. I'm gonna toss the 1. Play 2 with the 4, 5, 8. Yeah, nothing crazy here. Sweet Tooth, what's up, my friend? What's up? Hello. That is me looking up at the chat screen and throwing my hands towards you guys. Because I look up to y'all. The chat, not worthy. Not worthy. You complete me. Good call, Sean, on getting that 9 up for a second. Excellent call. Excellent call, my friend. Excellent call. So I just gave the heads up. We're probably going to just be focused pretty good on the harness tonight. Going to try to avoid shuffling around too much. Going to try to focus on the larger tracks, so Meadowlands, Hoosier, Woodbine. We'll throw some Northfield in there for sure because we like Northfield. But probably focus on those places and see if we can do something. And bring Hoosier into the scenario. Whoop. All right. What do we have here? Okay. Oh, hey, Sean, no problem, man, no problem. And I mean, part of the stream and part of the part of the reason I talk through the handicapping is so people understand like what to look for. At least what I'm looking for. And I mean, you know, I'm not here to call myself some sort of raving expert or anything, but I mean, I do have 20 years, 25 years, honestly, of handicapping harness. So a lot of harness, a lot. So the main goal is just to understand the angles to look at. You know, looking at past performances is one key to the scenario, but part of the stream is just to be able to kind of expose people to other angles of handicapping, like what we're looking at. You know, besides just trying to find horses that, you know, finish well or in the money. Part of it is understanding, you know, trends, understanding you know, understanding how race flows go and that sort of thing. You know, understanding situations where, yeah, like, you know, you'll just have to find the fastest two horses in the race, or if they give you the heavy favorite, you know, finding the second fastest horse, because a lot of times, you know, for all intents and purposes, like drivers and horses will kind of give up, and they'll just let, you know, the second fastest horse in the race get up for second, regardless of where he is in the transit of the field. All right, so let's take a look here at Hoosier. So now there's a 4 lifetime. The one, oh, just so you know, so if you see the N at the end, or an A, N's New Zealand. N means they're New Zealand bred. A means they're Australia bred. Sometimes you'll see an S, that means they're Swedish bred. And the rest are kind of so. Sometimes you'll see like an IT or something for Italy or something like that. Maybe a G, a B for Great Britain, but that's the easiest way just to tell that, you know, they're bred in the Southern Hemisphere. So the one comes up here. His second race off the layoff was at Hoosier. It's a blazing fast race. He sat kind of behind. He did gain some ground at the very end of the stretch, but we'll see where he may end up lining up in this field. The 2, he won the race that the 1's coming out of, and he was first off the layoff. He was 33-1, so he wasn't expected to do anything, and he made a huge effort. That's a huge effort, huge improvement too. What he gains for his trouble is getting Robert Taylor back in the sulky, who's not nearly as good as Lewayne Miller. So interesting where Lewayne Miller goes to. Well, he's probably on someone else in this race, I'm sure, or not. I guess he's not. He may be somewhere else for like a stakes race or something. The 3, Mike Oosting. He raced at Hoosier last year, wasn't particularly good for that matter. Looked great in the series at Hawthorne, but was definitely facing decidedly easier in that bunch. So have to look at that as a skeptic and keep that in mind. All right, the 4, we have Mike Peterson. He ran second to the 2 last out. Has all the reasons to improve. I mean, one thing to note here, so he has all these races on the off track, but when the number's green here on the program, that means he raced faster than what the field basically average is or should have been. So all these horses have like this Trackmaster speed rating. So he ran a 90 last time out, which was much faster than the 85 rating that the field had, or 85 is the number that should have been enough to win that race. So he has 3 green numbers on 3 fast tracks. The other races on the off track, good, sloppy. I mean, we can ignore those. Similar to Australia type handicapping. So we look at that. I mean, the 4, that makes the 4 all the more reasonable because it's clearly fast over there. The 5, second time Lasix. This is a blazing fast horse, but he breaks a lot. Looks like they go kid gloves with him last start. And then he goes second time Lasix here. I gotta think they're going to be blasting him out here. He's underlaid. He's 5-1, so there's a lot of interest in him. I mean, I'm definitely interested in him. Maybe he'll go back. He may go back up a touch in the betting later. 6 is coming off a layoff. Not really interested there. The 7, Trent Stoller. He was a heavy favorite last out before getting beat by the 2 and the 4. Put in a ton of work, and the R2's no good here. Is the 6 really going to come off the layoff and fucking put in a gigantic mile like this? Yes. Yes, he is. Okay. Yeah, we didn't have any of that at Meadowlands. We knew the 5 was a bit soft, but, you know, calling the 6 off that layoff's pretty tough. 7's overbet at Hoosier, for that matter. So the 8, probably a touch slow on this field. The 9. There's probably just fast. The 7 and company are probably just a touch faster than him. Alright, so let's... So Hoosier, I'm just going to play a little exact. I'm going to play 4-5 with the 1-4-5 here. 4 and 5 look like they're ready for a nice improvement. Alright. Let's get to the handicap and 3. Let's go
Here they
sound
come.
Oh my god! Oh, my shoulder. Okay.
Enter off. Emotes Desire for the lead. Prince McCardle from the inside. Gazing Star. Frontier Rolo on the outside. Pekinson. Then comes Gold Star Major. The field into the turn. Eeyore followed by Quizzer and the early trader as they race around the turn. Going on over to the quarter is Fox Valley Hustler. On top of the field, Miko Sting and Frontier Rolo have the field by the quarter, 26 and 4. Prince McCardle will sit to pocket in second. Gazing Star third. Emotes Desire is fourth. Pekinson is fifth. Next in sixth, Gold Star Major. Then comes Eeyore, Quizzer, and Fox Valley Hustler to the outside. They race on over to the Hoosier half. Frontier Rolo the leader. Prince McCardle is second. They reach the Hoosier half and move into the far turn. Prince McCardle on the inside, 55 and 4. Gazing Star as he races around the turn. On the inside, Emotes Desire. Outside around the turn, Gold Star Major. Racing second over is Quizzer. They circle the far turn. Frontier Rolo by a length. Prince McCardle is second. Pekinson on the outside third.
All right.
Very
7's
fourth.
dragging the
Gazing
5
Star.
into this
Gold
race.
Star Major is
Show them.
fifth.
Set them down 5. Show them what you're all about. You got 150 in your gullet.
Eeyore, 3/4, 124. Down the stretch they come. Frontier Rolo with the lead. On the
Come on,
outside,
5-1
it's
or 4-1. The
Pekinson.
4's splitting.
Gold Star Major.
Get up, 4.
Outside is Quizzer.
Don't cut him off 5. God damn it, let the 4 through.
It's Frontier Rolo on the inside. Prince McCardle.
Oh,
On the
man,
line.
come on.
Frontier Rolo
Damn it.
over Prince McCardle. 150 and 4/5.
Yeah. One's going to boost up that exacta. Gonna boost that exacta. Alright. Not going to get anything here at Woodbine. And
Final chance to play tonight's second race.
no, I see it.
We've got a field of 9 getting set to move in now and line up.
I stand corrected. I'm going to play just a little $3 exacta straight up at Woodbine. 4-5. I don't think
So
this
the gate
5...
is rolling and field of 9 assembles. 4-5 in favored going in here for Sunshine List. Sent out by trainer Sean Stacy. James McDonald, the pilot aboard this one. A 1.
The 5 seems like a bit of an overlay here at 15 to 1.
52 and 3 come from behind score at first asking back on June the 11th and rallied from out of the clouds last time out to finish 5th, 27 on the end of it, pacing a mile of 152 and 2. Sunshine List, the 4-5 choice. 2-1 on number 2, Win Sun Azar. It's post time of the second race from Mohawk Park. Here they come. Often pacing, good start outside for press time. Mission Bay leading out fast in the center. Win Sunny are through the inside to be third, and between them and fourth is Sunshine List. At the railway, fifth is Raining Bills, sixth inside to play the Ponies, seventh Park driving into the turn is Reading Hanover, then it's back to My Better's Dell, and last away is Lose Delight. Traveling over to quarter one, Mission Bay with that lead, pocket sitting, Win Sunnies are. Overland in third is Press Time. Sunshine List is rough gated, there was, sitting fourth inside, put in some awful steps at the opening quarter in 26 and 1. So into the backstretch they go, and here comes Press Time at long odds, rushing up to grab the lead, but on the move quickly, here's Win Sun Azar. Back into third now is Mission Bay, and Sunshine List gets rolling fourth outside when pointed to moving. Sunshine List is on the attack right now to come after Win Sun Azar. Back into third is Press Time. Mission Bay gets underway out of fourth. Grabbing the cover fifth is Raining Bills, a 53 and 4 first half. They move into the final turn. Problems in the turn there for Press Time, who was put in the safety lane by Wah. They travel into the final 3/8 of the mile. Sunshine List leads the way. Back in second, Win Sun Azar. Third to the rail is Mission Bay and attacking.
Come on, 4-5. Come on, buffering. All right. Oh, come on.
Third is Mission Bay, trying to find some racetrack, and behind them is My Better's Dell. Still with that lead, it's Sunshine List. Mission Bay to the outside with clearance and pace, and it's Mission Bay on the outside. 6-1 upsetter here. Mission Bay takes it by half a length. Sunshine List second, My Better's Dell up the rail third. Fourth was Lose Delight in 151 and 1.
Huh. Well, it's a good thing the audio was way 645 is what it came in at Woodbine. So let's go to the handicapping view. We're going to take a look at
Pacers here, numbers of 8,000.
We're going to take a look at Northfield's race. So the one's a heavy favorite. He just won a little race at the fairs last time. He won here last year in 158 and 1 with Brett Miller driving. So he's definitely in with a chance. The 2 looks interesting. The thing about the 2 is every time he's been on the short track or small tracks, half-mile tracks, he's broke stride. So he's not a big fan of these turns here. And I think, there's no reason to think the 2's not going to just break again. He doesn't show a single non-break at Northfield. Broke here. I mean, out of the, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 races and 4 breaks. And the only non-break was when he was just nursed around the track. He went a whopping 34.109 to the half. The 3... He's slow. He's just not fast. This race at Delaware on the half mile really concerning because that's just not very good. He ran at Northfield last year. 158 and 3 is a okay time. But turns are probably problematic for him as well. All right, to 4. He has a 157 and 4 at Northfield last year, so that's pretty good. He has a win at Delaware Park, Delaware Fairgrounds. In with a chance here for sure. In with a chance. One thing I don't like is how many different drivers the 4's had. And it's clearly like a stakes trotter and like 7 different drivers in 10 races. Oh, the 5, Hank Levon. He cut his teeth last season in a bunch of different fair races, but had a lot of braking problems. And those didn't just suddenly go away. And he was able to win nicely at Scioto, but again, he went to the fair track, broke. Last race, he ran second, probably just nursed along. I mean, 25 to 1 is probably really good value, but you know, the question is who's going to actually stay flat here. The 6 ran third at Toyota last race, won his first race of the season. Qualified in 158 and 2 late in September last year at Northfield on the off track. Broke into the $300,000 super final. Interference break in a Sire Stakes race. And he still was 2 of 3 in the money, so his only out of the money was in the big stakes race. 11 to 1 is probably really good value as far as that goes. His speeds last year and this year are up to snuff. So 12 to 1. I'm not a big fan of the big fatty Ryan Stahl driving, but certainly looks pretty good. Especially, he looks even better if like 2 horses inside of him would break stride, which is very much possible. The 7, don't like the fact he has no half-mile track experience. He has put in some good efforts from off the pace, but before I bet a horse from the 7 hole at 3 to 2, I'd like to see him actually get around a half-mile track. All right. So let's play just a little exact at Northfield 6. Well, I'm betting the 6 at Northfield, Pete. Here we go. I'm playing 6 with the 145 in the exacta, and I think he has a shot. I don't like Ryan Saul driving, to be perfectly honest. I mean, to be honest, I'd much rather see someone like Kurt Sugg driving a 6 instead of fucking some guy that's almost my size. Ryan Saul has literally gained like 80 pounds in the last 2 years. Alright, so do we want to play some sort of triple shenanigans here? Maybe we'll play a 20-cent super. We play something like 146, the 146, the 1456. With a 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Yeah, fuck it, why not? Alright. Alright. What do we have here? Pete, I'm going to need you to be active tonight. We need picks. We need something. We need some big uns here. All right, let me go to the this view.
First $40,000 top of the stretch for the 5th race, and here they come. They're off and trotting. Compass Rose DC had flashed some early speed, then taken right back as they move on into the turn. Uncle Peter's Love slides up the rail. Losing stride, Hometown Honey. On the outside, Team L. In there next is Champagne on Ice as they head into the backstretch. Then we have Aqua Lilies, followed by Compass Rose DC and a Fancy Face. As they trot onto the initial quarter in the leader is Uncle Peter's Love and Brett Miller hot to trot on the lead by the quarter in 28 and 2. Team L is their second. Champagne on Ice trots in third. Aqua Lilies their fourth. Compass Rose DC in fifth. Then it is a Fancy Face and Hometown Honey. They straighten away and move down here to the half where they're being led by Uncle Peter's Love. In their second, Team L, Champagne on Ice in third, Aqua Lilies fourth. Compass Rose DC is fifth, a half in 56 and 4. Then to the outside of Fancy Face and Hometown Honey. Not liking these turns as they move on and around the turn, heading on into the backstretch. Where Uncle Peter's Love, the 1-2 favorite, is the leader. Team L is still in second. On to the outside now, Champagne on Ice, also out there of Fancy Face. At the rail is Aqua Lilies. Compass Rose DC is now gapping. With Hometown Honey.
Pete, did they really have to put this fat fuck on, fucking non-trot driving fat fuck on the 6? Fucking Kurt Suggs in the goddamn fucking driver room.
Team L is third, a Fancy Face fourth. With Aqua Lilies, nothing from Compass Rose DC. They're at the top of the stretch. And the leader is Uncle Peter's Love, who's just rolled on him tonight. Uncle Peter's Love.
God damn it, 4. Fuck.
Finishing second, Team L, then Aqua Lilies, and a Fancy Face, 150.
We could have snuck that one in. We could have snuck in the 4 for second to snag that silly super. Blah. Blah, I say.
Four wide. And Saturday Night Sinner is trailing the field. The group moves into the far turn on the honor roll. Company here from the speedy RB2 on the honor roll by a neck.
I don't know why.
And on the outside, RB2 is next. And
with
then
the band
as part of that front
hard,
group,
set
he's
some
a very
really
close fourth. Followed 2 back by Sporty.
Come on,
Side of Doc's Gold with the band third. Saving ground. Doc's Gold under vigorous urging. Races in fourth. Sporty Fly. Spits rivals in fifth, and then to the outside, flying easy to the rail. Jomo, they're in the stretch. RB2 sat outside of on the honor roll. RB2 is edging to a short lead here with the band coming through on the inside. Sporty Flyer up on the outside as they come to deep stretch. It is with the band on the inside taking over. Sporty Flyer.
Is that you, Sweet Tooth? Is that the 4?
RB2 is going to be third.
Book that shit.
And it looked like on the honor roll just held off Jomo for fourth.
Book 'em. Hey, Poe, what's up, buddy? There you go, Sweet Tooth. Stop watching that UFC and get that ass over here. Yeah, clearly, Pete, something happened with that 6, because that poor effort didn't make any sense.
To come swinging late.
All right, let's see Meadowlands here. Race 2. Let's go to the handicapping view. All right, the 2's a bomb. 2's a toss also. 1, Dexter Dunn. And we'll have to look at the rest of the field. What kind of field is numbers? 7,500, last 5, blah, 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 bullshit. The 3, David Miller, second off race off the layoff for Sean Valley. Very interesting. The 4 put in a qualifier, then came back. Came back off layoff, then put in another qualifier. Last race, Camilleri's horse wasn't worth a shit, so I'm not trying to get excited about the 4 at 6-5. Even though the 1 last race wasn't nearly as good as this horse might be, I'm still not going to go get too excited here. The 5's interesting. He had a 148 flat last year at Meadowlands. Now he comes second race off a break, where he ran 150 and 1 last race as the even odds favorite. I mean, he's certainly going to improve off that last race, right? Right. 8 off the layoff, yeah, probably not. The 9, first race in the continent, not super interested. 10 off the layoff, not interested there either. I like the 7 should improve. Second race off the break. I don't like the 4 much at all. I'm gonna play 5 with the 3-7. $1 triple. 5 with a 3-7 with a 1-3-4-7. Play that in the triple. Then play little. It's just gonna play a $2 straight exacta 5-7. Give that thing a go. Give that thing a go.
Two on the 5. Let's roll. So those two taking the strong action here as the others are in double figures for the second race. They're on gate. Here they come. Hurrah, statement made, and let's roll. Those two out together with Campora from the inside into the top 3 as Jumping Jake moves through on the inside. 4th into the first turn, Soho Chelsea 5th, and Laredo Torpedo swoops down from 6th. Then it's Senatal Slew followed by Stendhal Hanover on the outside, Egomania, and Unloaded in his U.S. debut trails. Let's roll. Takes the lead with Jim Marone Jr. Let's roll. Flashes by the opening marker in a crisp 26-4. Statement made, pocketing up for now, bump drafting the helmet. Campora is a close-up 3rd. Across the backstretch they go. Laredo Torpedo is gapped in 4th. It's Jumping Jake 5th on the cones, looking anxious there. Soho Chelsea trying to flush him out. To the outside, Stendhal Hanover making progress, and then it's Senatal Slew with Egomania and Unloaded as Campora takes over with Dave Miller. 54-1, Campora. Dave Miller looking for the daily double sweep tonight. Let's roll second. First over, commitment from Statement Made. Now
Muscular Babe trails the field. 3/4 was trotted 1.
Now second, so Laredo Torpedo live cover second over 4th with 3/8 to go. Campora in front. Statement Made first over. In the pocket is Let's Roll. Needs room. 1:21-3. 27-2 speed in the third quarter. Campora. Let's Roll out of the pocket. Statement Made flattened out. And then Laredo Torpedo
Come on,
the
5.
outside. Campora at 18-1. The
Damn it.
Buckeyes got a daily double sweep. Campora by 2.5. Over Let's Roll. Statement Made and Laredo Torpedo. An eye-popping 1:48-4.
Jesus, Jesus, man.
Judges posting number 3, Campora, with the 5 Let's Roll second, 4 Statement Made third, 10 Laredo Torpedo 4th, 3-5, 4-10, 1:48-4.
Oh, 1:48-4. Life mark by 2 seconds. All right. All right, let's go to the handicapping view so we can handicap Woodbine's third race. What is this? High-end conditioned race. Okay, the 1 got parked the mile last race. Not going to have problems getting parked from the 1 hole. Louis Wah. Interesting what kind of trip he can work out. There's a lot of green numbers here. That's very interesting. All right, the 2, Nick Galucci. His last 2 haven't been very awe-inspiring. Last race he was in prime position, didn't finish it off. 2 races back, he was way too far back. The 3, also Nick Galucci. Take the things I said about the 2 and translate them to the 3 also. The 4, Physically Inclined, Carmen Osciello with Drury. This is a good horse. He has been not as good as he's capable of being lately. I should be able to work out a pretty nice trip. 6 to 5 is really heavy, though. Really heavy on that. Really heavy on that horse. All right, the 5. This is another good horse. I'm not sure. I'm not too excited about Robert Shepard picking up the drive, but he did run 3rd on him last race. This horse is capable of, for sure. We'll keep on going. The 6, another Osciello horse, ran a really nice race last time out at 4 to 5. Definitely fast enough to run with these. Can he repeat? James McDonald gets drive. It looks like Drury picked the 4 over the 6. The 7, had no excuse in his last 2. I'd pass there. The 8, I think the Ballargent stable, the rest of the stables have caught up in fitness. The 9 just hasn't been good in his last 2 at all. Pass on the 8. Pass on the 7. So we like the 1, 4, 5, 6. Maybe. All right, we'll play a triple here. 5, 6 with a 4, 5, 6 with a 1, 4, 5, 6. Play that for $1.
Full of Sharks on the APK Racing stable with Aaron Merriman.
All right, what can we get this fucker home here? Can we get this to run 6-5-1? Jesus Christ, man, the fucking HD streams on TWINSPIRES suck balls tonight. Suck balls.
So we've got a field of 9, and it's 7 to 5 right now on the 4, Physically Inclined. Top choice of the betting public as he shoots for just his 2nd win of the year. He went 11 for 46 last season, but he's been held to a mere 1 for 14 record this year. We'll see if he can grab another here tonight. Third race from Mohawk Park on its way. Often pacing, Real Willie comes out swinging. Outside of him is Highland Tartan. Now they'll charge out the quickest of the bunch. Between horses, 3rd is Fancourt, now looking for position. Legion Sealster in at the rail 4th. Chased along, Physically Inclined is 5th outside. Then it's back 6 to the rail right now to find Foot Soldier. Down to the inside to be along 7th is Hervey Hanover. Final 2 in the group. They are East End and Trasser Hanover trailing. Onwards to the quarter, and they continue to do battle. Highland Tartan clear to the lead, but is under attack from the favorite Physically Inclined. And Physically Inclined grabs the lead after parking through a 26-1 opening quarter and a bit of the backstretch. Physically Inclined on top now by 3/8. Highland Tartan 2nd, 2 to Real Will. Third, Fancourt. Fourth, fifth to the rail is Legion Sealster. Then a stalking 6-foot Soldier. Seventh, Hervey Hanover. Getting underway from an eighth is East End. And trailing up the inside, Trasser Hanover to pick up spots as the others scoot to the outside at a 52-3 first half. Physically inclined, rolling right along as Drury wheel discs him into the final turn. Back into second is Highland Tartan. Real Willie third. First up, Legion Sealster fourth with cover 5-foot Soldier. Trapped in sixth is Fancourt. Seventh and up on the move comes Hervey Hanover. Then it's back inside to Trasser Hanover.
Can we be good 5 and 6? Can we get a 5-6-1 here?
He's got enough pace
off
to
these
chase
fractions?
around 3/4 and physically inclined gets them there in
Come on.
1:21.4. Physically inclined is joined on the outside.
Come on, 5 and 6.
Now.
You're
and
sitting
Legion
ducks
Sealster
with you
has got
guys.
his black shadow roll up in front. Physically inclined fights on at the rail.
Come on, 5 and 6. 5-6-1.
And East End, remember him last.
Get to the wire.
Going into the final
Don't
turn,
buffer.
Growing concern for Legion Sealster late.
Both of them get by him.
East End
Come on, 5.
Still closing, and it's East End to pick them off.
Oh no, man.
First in 1:49.
Oh my God. No. Oh God. Oh God, fucking! I needed 5 more yards, man. God damn it! 5 was just in a touch tight, just a touch tight. Oh my God! Oh my God, man! Damn it! Why did I put this stupid fucking 4 in second? Ugh. Oh my God, they were. I saw the one chug-a-lugging off those fractions. I was like, oh, this is a perfect setup with the 6-5 coming off the pace. Oh, the 5 was just touch tight, just a touch tight.
Top 4 on the board for tonight's third race. We have 6, 1, 5, and 3.
Oh my goodness, sorry.
Please note an adjustment to half-mile clocking in that third race. It should have been 53 and 2.
All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're seeing things. Northfield. Oh yeah. Oh, this 5's a heavy favorite. Is the field bad? Yes. Is the 5 1-9 good? I don't think so, but this is not a good field. Oh, just a $400 triple there. No big deal. Ouch. All right. We play a little triple action here at Northfield. 5 with the 2-3. With the 2-3 6-8. So I'm going to play a little exacta 2-3 with the 2-3-5. You know, I'm not sold to 5s like a mortal lock by any means. Oh, I can't even do that. Can I? How much do I have left? $3. Well, I guess we're just boxing the 2-3 then. I mean, we had the right idea, very much so. We had the right idea there.
Lee and Vincent Ali Jr. Persimmon, number 5, Andrew McCarthy.
See if we can get this Northfield race to go. We'll take like a 5-3-6. We will take a 5-3-6. Oh, that Northfield race hurt my feelings. I mean, that Woodbine race hurt my feelings. Alright, we have... Meadowlands coming up. We had a chance at Meadowlands too. We had the 18-1 runs out of his gourd. We would have had that triple. So yeah, we're definitely spotting them tonight. Just gotta put them in the right order. Just gotta put them in the right order. I'm feeling good. Feeling good today. Feeling feeling focused.
Here they come. Full of sharks in between them on the inside.
Don't let this clown on the 7 get anywhere near the top 2.
That's the top 3. Settling in there 4th is Vortex IV.
Give me a 5-2-8. That'd be fucking wonderful. I think the 7's going to go first over, even though he's absolutely terrible. So 5-2-8 would be perfectly fine. 8 at 70-1. We'll take it. All right, Grismore. Pull first over at some point and embarrass yourself, and then let the 8 get third.
Nashville Nasty is their 5th. Red is behind that one. Then we have Green Charlotte.
No, Poe. We need the 8 third. We need 5-2-8. I will strongly root against the 8 getting second.
We see emojis 3rd. Vortex IV pacing 4th. Nashville Nasty 5th to the outside. Here comes Red. The half 56-1. Grand Rosa is also there to the outside. Then it is a Beach Report and Dream Fair Charlotte circling the turn to the back stretch.
Fucking 7 can't even keep the 3-hole closed.
Second. Now Vortex IV starts to move up on the
oh God, there you go, Poe. You're already gonna be up for second.
Further back, Nashville Nasty with Grand Rosa as they continue by 3 quarters in 123 and 3. Moving around the final turn, the leader.
That's the race.
Full of sharks.
That's the race, Poe. That's the race. Eh? Already over. He's at least second.
We see emojis with Grand Rosa top of the stretch. They turn for home, and it is Full of Sharks. Full of Sharks has the lead and has blown it wide open here. Full of Sharks to win. Vortex Ivy finishing second. Ayaquinta third. Grand Rosa was 4th in 152 and 3.
There you go. That was 5.8 at the 3/8 of a mile from home. All right, let's handicap not Northfield. Let's handicap Meadowlands here. Hold on, is Hoosier coming up too? Yeah, we'll go Hoosier on the right screen. Meadowlands on the left. Poe, let us know what that exacta pays. Or if you have something else there. Should be nice with the 8 in there. It's a fucking wet dream when the 8 is aggressively handled to line up 4th out the gate. You see it so many times, like the 8's like, oh, let me just line up last, even though there's going to be 7 lengths gaps between 4th to 8th. Alright. So Meadowlands, the 1, the 1 is historically very good at Meadowlands. First race back, off the layoff last race. He was in really tough. Western Joe is a fucking preferred horse. Probably just went around the track. I gotta think he's ready for improvement. If he can run back to that some semblance of his former Meadowlands races, I mean he'll be in here with a good chance at value. 3 Dexter Dunn. The 2's the Ronnie Burke horse. We'll come back to him. Always gonna offer terrible value on a Yannick and Ronnie Burke horse. 3. Second race off the layoff. Dexter Dunn has good. He's had good efforts. I mean, he's had good, good rapport with this horse before. Field's gonna be pretty tough though. 4's coming off the layoff. We'll pass on that one. The 5 put in a nice effort last start. Interesting to see how he'll follow that one up. There's not a lot of interest in him. He's 8-1. The 6, Eric Abatello, fast horse, but being fast and actually finishing in the money are 2 very different things. Yeah, I don't know. 5-1 doesn't offer very good value there. The 7, Jerry Knock. Hey, this horse loves Meadowlands, so he's always a threat, regardless. 8. Pass on the 8 to 9. Kevin Lair, David Miller. I mean, is David Miller going to win the first 3 on the card? That's what they're predicting. It was a good race last out. I don't know. I think it's worth some place here. I think there's some value in some of these. Let's play a 9 with the 1-7, with the 1, 5, 7, 10, and then we'll put like a 3-piece to win on the 1. Maybe if we can get that in 1. Yeah, we got that in. All right, we're good here.
Persimmon shoots out of there with Andrew McCarthy, zips right to the top here. Trump that, rock-eyed optimist.
I got us.
Yeah. That's what I said. Off to a good start up on the far outside, being steered in by the Buckeye. Around the first turn, Party Boy gets away in 5th position. Like Clockwork, 6th on the inside as Winning Link looks to go up 7th on the outside. Then it's Sam's Triple Crown. Gunpowder, and the trailer is No Easy Day. At the opening quarter, it's That's What I Said. Hustles up under Submerging. At the quarter, 27-1. That's What I Said, and he's 3-5, planted on the engine. Persimmon back in the 2nd spot behind that big favorite under a very tight rein. Rock-eyed Optimist tracking from 3rd. Trump that next in line 4th. It's Party Boy 5th on the inside. Looks to be flushed by Winning Link, trying to flush him here. Like Clockwork on the inside, and then it's Gunpowder stride for stride with Sam's Triple Crown and No Easy Day. 55-4 on to the far turn, and a quick dart to the front. Persimmon aggressively handled here. He is a 6-1 with Andrew McCarthy. Took it away from
Jesus
That's What
Christ.
I Said. There goes Rock-eyed Optimist to the outside, and That's What I Said zipped out of the pocket and comes up and after Persimmon, so they hook up past 3/4. Rock-eyed Optimist right there on the outside with Trump that on the rail, and Party Boy looks to get going. He's now 4th on the outside, gathering steam. 123 into the stretch drive. And on the inside, Persimmon. On the outside, it's That's What I Said. These two slug it out. In with a shot is Rock-eyed Optimist on the outside. Party Boy needs to do more. And Like Clockwork between horses. Persimmon on the inside digs in. Persimmon. Strong effort from Persimmon. Then That's What I Said. Like Clockwork. And Party Boy 150.
Jesus. All right, let's handicap Hoosier. I'll put up Lone Star on the left screen here. Handicap Hoosier. All right, the 2, Tyler George horse. Trace Tetrick. The 1 is the heavy favorite after going non-win, perfect trip. Seems like a terrible horse to bet at 3-5, but everyone and their mother has been the one to win. I don't understand why. 2 to 3. Come off the layoff, no good. The 4 come off the layoff. Bleh. The 5 should probably be better at Hoosier. 7. Wow. I mean, I don't like the 1 at, like, much at all. Especially not at fucking 1 to 2. That just seems stupid. Alright, let's play an exacta here. Oh, we gotta play it. We don't have any money in there. Let's go 2 9 with 2 5 7 9. Maybe can we go 10 flat on the 2 to win? We can, and we get that in. All right. All right, let's go to these screens. Lone Star got the 389. Stop the fucking race.
And they're off from the outside.
And then graded attitude next to last on the inside, and Gwinnett's map trails the field. Up the backstretch they go. And Scattered, Mist, and Lane Luzzy made that aggressive move early on, and they lead Broadway Burn by a length. And 2 lengths farther back to Linda Diane, Louisiana Special alongside her in 4th. Pharmavet within striking distance is racing 5th on the outside. Super Legs hugs the rail in 6th. And Skip Tease is showing some interest from the outside, racing into mid-pack now in the black, followed by Julius Temple and Graded Attitude, Gwinnett's Map, and Tasman trails the field. Into the stretch they come, and looming up on the outside is Broadway Burn for Luis Quinones, and she's gone on by Scattered Mist.
Keep that 9 in second.
Broadway Burn, Scattered Mist to the inside has been left 2 lengths in arrears. Then Linda Diane on the inside, and Pharmavet, it is going to be Broadway Burn.
There you go, Sweet Tooth, you sexy son of a bitch. Get that. Kill that race.
Mist, Pharmavet, and Linda.
And 2, and Crazy Bad Clay has cleared to the rail. Emmy Radar Girl on the outside. Well Wishers is 3rd. Smash 4th. 5th. Desires Amy on the outside. Magnific You. Buried to the inside is Artini. Twin B.
Everyone go buy this fucking garbage can. Jesus Christ. The fucking 3 to 5. The fucking trash can of the century.
Crazy Bad K. Well Wishers.
Bye-bye, 1. Bye-bye. Fucking clowns. Get the 9 or 5 up for second.
Girl with the lead. Crazy Bad K 2nd. Coming to the line. Emmy Radar Girl gives Trace Dietrich his
fucking
3rd
1
winner
holds
of
off
the
for second.
evening.
That's okay.
Crazy Bad K 2nd.
That's okay. We
Artini
got the $10
third.
we got the $10 win bet in.
In 152 and 4.
Oh, let's go. That's what I'm saying. Let's go. Let's go. We are not going to stand for these favorites tonight. We're going to beat the brakes off some favorites. Okay, Hawthorne is about to come up. All right, we'll put this on the right side.
High 5 carryover now.
We'll go to the handicapping screen. There you go, Sweet Tooth. Bangola, good hit. Good hit. I'm keeping an eye out on your Lone Star plays. You're 2 for 2 there. All right, let's go to Woodbine here. Race 4. All right, the preferred Philly Mare preferred. All right. So see the 1. One's interesting. Now, he was way far back and still ran a 151. 4 seconds. 20 minutes. Hey Pete, what's the standard length to second equation? Is it in harness? Is it 5 lengths for every second? 1 second equals 5 lengths. Just wondering, because this horse was 20 lengths back, so it'd be like 4 seconds. So he would have went like 122 in his back 3/4. All right, two terrible races so far off the layoff. Don't need to wait there. Wait for the 2 to show up. The 3 started off, came back off the layoff okay, but his last 2 have just not been good enough. The 4, he made a nice move last race, but couldn't sustain it. I don't think so. The 5 sat a trip. No moves, ended up 4th. First race off the layoff, no moves, ended up 5th. Not awe-inspiring here.
Racing room, Sinalta Firecracker, they're across the track. It's Summer Party, Wild Dorothy closing on the outside for the lead. Sinalta Firecracker just found Racing Room, but it may be too late. It's Wild Dorothy with the lead. Wild Dorothy won it. Miss Profitability.
6 coming off a layoff. No. The 7 scratched sick last week. No. The 8 back-to-back perfect trips. Now gets the 8 hole. 10 to 1. That's pretty ridiculous. The 9 closed nicely. Has put in 3 nice races in his last 3. I don't know about favoritism though. And the 10 it has took advantage of some very fast fractions in his last 2. I don't think the 10 is as good as those speeds would indicate, but I don't think he's 20 to 1 bad. Right, so let's kind of reconcile what we see here. The 1 is a big price. 1's a big price. All right, so let's go to not Hoosier. Let's go to Woodbine. Oh man, let's play an exact. Some of these prices here are ridiculous. I don't like this. I don't like the 6. I'm gonna play 110 with 1, 8, 9, 10, and I'm gonna go 5 to win in place on this 1 at 75 to 1. Does it get any more? Does it get any more fucking Pinemite than that? 75 to 1 on the 1. Let's go. Let's see what this is all about. Look at those bombs at Hawthorne. Please leave one. Please just be trying tonight. That's all I'm
Looking
asking
start.
for.
They're off and pacing. Kloof Street fires down the center along with Sly Eleanor. Sylph Hanover also on the gas pedal, as is Sunny D. Stacked up wide is Kendall Sealster driving. Better Be Donna splitting through horses from her second tier starting spot. Annie Hill is back into 7th in the early going. Further back from an 8th is Sam Between Your Toes. 9th taken off the speed is Treacherous Rain. And the early trailer is So Much More. First quarter compliments of Sylph Hanover. She's there in 26 and 3. Sunny D into attack mode on the outside though. And here comes Sunny D at 7 to 1 to clear to the front for Trevor Henry. Back into second, Sylph Hanover. Sly Eleanor third, Kloof Street fourth, 5th inside to Better Be Donna. 6th to the rail is Annie Hill. Then 7th is Kendall Sealster. Sam Between Your Toes, Treacherous Rain, and the last one is So Much More.
There you go, one. Be second over.
The midway point.
Be second
and
over.
Sunny D up front.
Yes.
7 to 1, cruising
Come
past
on.
the midway point. 55 and 2. She got a second panel in 28 and 4. Sylph Hanover second, Sly Eleanor third. Better Be Donna first up on the march into 4th now. Trying to stay on that cover. Annie Hill is 5th. 6th inside to Kloof Street. 7th getting underway is Kendall Sealster. Then it's back to Sam Between Your Toes. Treacherous Rain is back there 9th. And trailing 10th is So Much More. Here they come to 3 quarters.
Come on, 1 and 10.
Sunny D, the one to catch. It is Sunny D up front by a length for Henry. Second outside comes Better Be Donna. Pocket riding Sylph Hanover. 3 quarters in 1:23. Into the stretch. Sunny D, the one to track down. Second to the inside, Sylph Hanover. Better Be Donna. Outside third, the rail 4th, Sly Eleanor. Deep stretch. Still there, Sunny D. Far outside, closing now, Kendall Sealster. And Treacherous Rain starts to power up on the far outside for McClure. Treacherous Rain is
They're gonna just let this fucking horse come off a fucking layoff in the preferred and win it. Good preferred, good filly and mare preferred you got there, fucking Woodbine. Fuck you, 6. Fuck you. Gonna let fucking Tony Alanya fucking haul this horse all the way north of the border and win at 7-5. Wonderful. Alright, let's handicap Northfield here. Another Sire Stakes race, this time a pace. The 1. The 2. The 3. I really like Chris Page being on this 3. I mean, this horse has a ton of small track experience. It has had pretty lousy posts at Scioto, and then comes here at Northfield. Oh, the 4. Yeah, I don't think 6 is like the only 6 is the only confident toss here. No, the 5, I just I think the 4 at 4-5 favorite is not very good here. I don't like the 1 either. I mean, the 3 and 5. I mean, the 3 and 5 have very legitimate chances here. Maybe not as much on the 5. Yeah, I don't think the 5 can win here. Alright, that's Northfield. Go to Express Bet. There's 4 with a 2-3 with a 2-3-5. I'm throwing out the 1 completely here. Maybe play an extra triple 4 with the 3 with the 2-5. Then play the exacta 3 over the 2-4-5. Maybe we can get an extra $2 triple 4-3-2. See if this 3 can ruffle some feathers here. Alright, let's go to Meadowlands Trot. Yeah, 3-year-old open trot. The 1 looked good in the first start of the year. You gotta like that a little bit. The 2, ran second in the kindergarten final last year. Looked about as lukewarm as you're going to get in his first start of the year. The 3, Oka. It's got 0 on driving. I had 153 and 4 in a qualifier. Probably under wraps too. I mean, won that qualifier by 8 lengths. The 4, Brews Crown Champ last year. Beat up on some good horses last season. 2 to 5 makes sense. Probably just gonna watch this race at Meadowlands. I mean, considering it's just kind of like an open race, maybe the 4 doesn't try to win. But considering he's basically a speed horse, I mean, it's tough not to think of him here.
PJ's Legacy tries for the lead. Alligator is also leaving at the rail. Princess Rocket as they move around the turn. T. Deegan Gold is an early 4th. Over there to be 5th. It's Narita Hanover and Bad Miss Johnson is the trailer as they straighten away to the backstretch. PJ's Legacy wants the lead. Alligator letting her have it. Princess Rocket is in 3rd. T. Deegan Gold there 4th. In their 5th is Narita Hanover. With Bad Miss Johnson, the quarter 27 and 3. As they pace up into the turn, and it is PJ's Legacy on the lead, a length and a half. Alligator there 2nd. Princess Rocket is 3rd. T. Deegan Gold still 4th. Narita Hanover 5th with Bad Miss Johnson. Moving here to the half. And the leader is PJ's Legacy. Alligator 2nd, now moving up on the outside. Here comes T. Deegan Gold.
57 flat.
Seconds. On the inside, Princess Rocket. To the outside, Narita Hanover. And it's Bad Miss Johnson. Circling that turn to the back stretch, and the leader is PJ's Legacy up on the outside. T. Deegan Gold. Alligator is there in 3rd. Princess Rocket is 4th. Narita Hanover outside 5th. With Bad Miss Johnson, 3/4, 124 and 3. Moving around the final turn, the leader is still PJ's Legacy. Alligator trying to stay with
really 3, you sold out that bad? Jesus, man.
Rocket, nothing more from
If you're gonna fucking sell out that bad, maybe you should have sold out at the start so you could have secured the fucking 1, 2, or 3 hole. Dumbass.
Here inside, Alligator trying to close. PJ's Legacy to win. Alligator finishing a 2nd.
Terrible.
Then Princess Rocket and a Bad Miss Johnson won 51 and 3.
Oh my goodness. One thing to note is the 4 is 0 for 2 at Meadowlands, so maybe we use that to just go against them. Take a chance. I mean, he's probably I mean, they can't be like trying with him very much. Oh God. Maybe just box the 1-3. This box of 1-3 ML Lance. Hope that 4 is not good. Alright, let me put the moolah into the TWINSPIRES account. You won't put too much in yet. Fire some mini bullets here. Alright, what do we have? Pete, let us know what the word is at Hawthorne. What is the word at Hawthorne?
Field of 8 right now at 4-5.
Shout out to everyone who's viewing. If you're a subscriber, there's a new emote. It's a can of fucking spinach. Those are for times where I'm running out of energy. Need a can of spinach.
Here, a 5-1 on the 7. Maester Raymond, impressive in the qualifiers. Hambletonian eligibles, some top wins here for a 3-year-old open for $25,000. Race 4. And started the Big 6. Here they come, and they're off and trotting. Synergy's out fast. Back of the neck shoots out. King Alfonso trying to hustle out of there. The filly Sorella on the rail. The scrambles on into the first turn. Beyond Chronos gets away in the top 5.
Oh, the fours were already getting a little rough.
Polo, unhurried early. Maester Raymond and Moonbridge to the opening quarter. Back of the neck and Scott Suran by 2. Back of the neck revved up early. The filly Sorella and Jingra second.
Stop the
Beyond
race.
Chronos is third. Synergy slides in fourth in front of King Alfonso. Then Amigo Volo, Maester Raymond, and Moonbridge. 27-3. Across the backstretch, they follow back of the neck here at 10-1. Back of the neck carves it up. Sorella in the second spot. Beyond Chronos tracking third. Synergy next in line fourth. King Alfonso still on the cones fifth. Amigo Volo sixth. Then Maester Raymond and Moonbridge. No changes and no right lines here. Back of the neck. 2-hole ride for the filly Sorella. At the half, Beyond Chronos third. 56-4, 29-1 second quarter. Synergy tips to the outside. King Alfonso follows him second over fifth. Amigo Volo third over sixth to the outside. Then Maester Raymond and Moonbridge. They pair up with 3/8 to go. Back of the neck is the target. Here comes Synergy first over. Sorella in the pocket spot, pinned in for now. Beyond Chronos fourth on the inside. King Alfonso gapping his cover, spinning his wheels. Fifth on the outside. Amigo Volo forced 3 wide around him. Then Maester Raymond and Moonbridge passing 3/4.
3-1, just stop the fucking
Trying
race.
to go all the way. 125-1. Back of the neck looking for the upset in front by 2. Here comes the filly Sorella on the outside. Back of the neck going well under no urging. On the outside, Sorella. And then it's Synergy into third to the wire. Back of the neck, Sorella, final line.
Hold on, 3.
Here comes the filly, Sorella! Sorella! And back of the neck hit the line together.
We'll take
then
it.
Synergy and Beyond Chronos in 151 and 2. A photo for win.
Hey, no problem, Triple G. Hey, one of you sons of bitches, get a gift a sub to Triple G, man. He's a good dude. One of you sexy son of a bitches out there, gift the man a sub. All right, so we have that at Meadowlands. In retrospect, probably would have been better to go for the triple. If we're confident the 4 is just not going to be tried very much, we probably should go for the triple with the 4 out of there completely. Comes in 136. I mean, very much playable. Very much playable. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, certainly get us. You know, we put $2 into the race, so when the only thing we're worried about with 1/8 of a mile left to go is to get the more pricey one, you know, that's a pretty good feeling. All right, so let's handicap. Let's go to Hawthorne here. The 6. They're gonna bet the 6 heavy favorite. One interesting note here is the 6 has had these terrible outside posts. And now it's only a 6-horse race, so I mean, it should benefit greatly from that. The 5, I don't know. Like, the 5 benefited from the slop last race. Is he? I mean, is there going to be something? You know, is there going to be a similar effort to that? I doubt it. The 4 put in a crazy monstrous qualifier, but Kyle Wilfong qualified the horse, opts not to drive them. Instead, he drives the 3. Which makes me think that the 4 is just an uncontrollable fucking speedball. All right. No, I hit the exact at Meadowlands. I just boxed the 1-3, and it came in 1-3. I don't have it up on the. I was betting it through Express Bets. I don't have it up on the screen, on the betting screen. I just looked at this at Hawthorne. Look at the threes record at Hawthorne. Like, really? That's crazy. All right, we're just gonna play. I mean, this looks like 6-3 all day long at Hawthorne. So we're just gonna play a triple 6 with the 3, with the 1-5. Maybe play 1-6 with the 3 with the 1-2-5 for $1, and then play an extra triple 6 with the 3 with the 1-5 for an extra $2. That's all I'm gonna do here. Yeah, Triple G will be here. Hey, and hey, Triple G, don't worry about the sub and everyone else also. Click that share button. Share the stream on Facebook, on Twitter, on Twitch. Get them shares out, man. The more the merrier, for sure. Plenty of just click that share button. Let's get them folks up in here.
Off stride, she's got bling. She's got bling, made a break.
Don't have to worry about
Pine
the 4.
Dream going out for the lead. Luzotic drives out. Coming away third, Loose Cardamon. Anna's Lucky Star is fourth, and fifth, Lou Rhiannon. She's got bling far back off stride. They've trotted the opening eighth, and here's Pine Dream to settle on top as they lead them on to the backstretch. Pine Dream, the leader. Racing in second, Luzotic. 2 lengths back to Loose Cardamon in third. Trotting fourth, Anna's Lucky Star, Lou Rhiannon, and far back, She's Got Bling. The quarter 28 and 4, and up the backstretch they go. It's Pine Dream, the leader, racing in second. Luzotic, Loose Cardamon third. Anna's Lucky Star fourth. Lou Rhiannon fifth. She's Got Bling's been out of it from the start. Over to the half mile they go. Todd Warren and Pine Dream going along comfortably with the lead. Racing in second, Luzotic. Loose Cardamon a closer third. Anna's Lucky Star fourth. Lou Rhiannon and She's Got Bling. They went by the half in 58 and 1/5. 29 and 2 on the second quarter. They'll pick it up for the final half mile. Pine Dreams had the best of it and still does. Luzotic getting the golden trip, and now Luzotic takes out of second. Driving up on the outside, here comes Anna's Lucky Star. Towards the inside with no place to go, Loose Cardamon. Ranging up on the outside, Lou Rhiannon. Far back, She's Got Bling. 3/4, 127 and 2. They straighten away for the final 3/16. Pine Dream with Luzotic trying to get by on the outside.
Seemed like a terrible job to pull on the 1. I mean, again, I like the idea of trying to drive for the win, but that's way too early to be pulling on the. Come on, 6-3-5. Get through there, 5. Get through there, 5. Get up for third, 5.
Anna's Lucky Star
Yes!
second. Then it was Lou Rhiannon getting up for third. Loose Cardamon fourth.
Fucking terrible decision on the 1. That's, being aggressive's nice. That's really stupid aggressive. That's insulting the 6. And if you read the program, it's not like the 6 is just going to quit at the 5/8. That's just not. It's not smart on the one to pull. I mean, the stretch is fucking, 3/8 of a mile long. You're not. This isn't like Northfield. Like you're not. It's not an eighth of a mile when you get to the stretch. I mean, he just pulls uncovered on soft fractions at like the 6 is some fucking has been. Let's go. We got that 5 in there at the nice price. I was like, 5 in there. 28-1 in third on the 5. We got it for $3 on the triple. Let's go. Thank you, one, for making a horrible decision to pull the pocket. All right, let's go to the handicap. Exactly, stupid. I mean, pointlessly aggressive. Like I mean, I like the thing. The frustrating thing is like there'll be 3 races tonight where he should probably pull the pocket, and he won't do it. But that time he's like, let me pull the pocket on a horse that's running 153 here at Hawthorne, and it's the 4-5 favorite. Oh man, he must be able to. He must be going backwards here. And run stone last in a 5-horse race. Just not the brightest. Not the brightest move. Okay. Poe, you have anything you like at Woodbine? Poe or anybody else for that matter. Nice one, Sean. Yeah, no, that one. Hopefully, hopefully that 5 injects a little bit of value here. I mean, longest shot on the board by a fucking country mile in third. It's only a, 6-horse race, but we'll take it. We'll take that. Probably gonna skip Woodbine this race, go to Northfield. Alright. So did I bet that on TWINSPIRES? I don't even remember. No, I didn't bet that on TWINSPIRES. I bet that on Express Bet. Perfectly fine with me. What did that pay? 635. Nice. Paid $28.90 for the dollar. So we have that times 3. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that in a heartbeat. Hold on a second. I definitely. Okay. Oh, I did bet that on TWINSPIRES. Oh, I was like, oh, son of a bitch. No, it had already paid off on TWINSPIRES. So I was like, oh my fucking god. What do you mean I didn't bet that? I swear I pressed the right buttons. No, I had it. It's paid off already.
That one fits in here. Set for a start. Off.
We're gonna mute the sound. I'm gonna go ahead and handicap this Northfield race. See what we can find here. All right, so here goes the 1 at Northfield. Ed Conrad to Ronnie Wren Jr. Oh, banana sandwich. Oh, banana sandwich. With that said, the horse is still historically bad. Even when he's had a driver, it hasn't been nearly as much of an improvement as one would hope. Widger drove the horse at Miami Valley and ran 4th from the 8-hole. I mean, it was a big improvement, obviously, because Ed Conrad's terrible. But I'm surprised nobody. We're getting 8-1. We're getting 9-1, 8-1 on the 1 with Ronnie Wren driving. Is there a driver change that I don't know about here?
Watch Ave trails 2 3/4 in 123 and 2, 27 and 1, a massive third quarter. Choirmaster coming into the stretch. Under attack is Better Take It, takes it to him. St. Lad's Beat It, kicks off cover. Lottery Winner looking for the pylon squeeze. 4 across coming up and scooting through up the inside. Lottery Winner coming through at the rail now. Lottery Winner up the inside for McClure to win this OSS Grassroots Division by a pair of lengths. Lottery Winner, second best was Better Take It.
Well, Poe, you're on chalk, and it ran chalk, so hopefully that was, hopefully you caught that one. You know, guys, I'm still, just full disclosure, I'm still kind of nervous about the COVID test that I took yesterday, because it's been really weird. Like, I don't think I've ever had symptoms like this. So my gut feeling is that I do have corona. Because that's okay on stream, and then after stream last night, like I started like having like a dry cough and like a little bit of breathing trouble. And then I slept okay. Like I didn't wake up at all from sleep because of like coughing or anything like that. But then this morning, I felt so like I had this terrible dry cough, like just fucking horrible, like one of those dry hacking coughs that, like, you know, I guess like a fucking pneumonia cough. I don't recall the last time or ever if I've had pneumonia, but it was so weird. So that was earlier, and then, you know, and then I had a meal and I was out doing shit, and like not outside doing shit, but doing shit around the apartment, and like I then I started to feel a lot better. Like suddenly the cough was gone, didn't have any cough, like didn't feel bad. Like I'm feeling it, like I don't have a fever, but the symptoms are just really super weird. All right, so since there's a recall at Northfield, maybe we can get some sort of bet in.
Maverick Art number.
we didn't take a look at. We didn't go through the whole field. Maybe we'll just take a glance, see if there's anything crazy that stands out. Actually, I'm not going to bet the race at all because I think it was the 1 that broke and then the 9 got interfered with. We'll pass on that completely and we'll just go to Meadowlands. All right. No, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you, Sean. It makes sense. I would probably steer clear of that too. All right, so Charlestown. I'm going to put this up for you, Sweet Tooth. It's a damn shame Lone Star didn't have like 20 races on the card. All right, so let's go to Meadowlands. The 1, Scott Zeron, horse 1 off the big 25, 150, and 3 off the layoff. And interestingly enough, Krogan hadn't really done well off the layoff on the 1 scratch. Silly me. Okay, we'll skip that. Skip the 1. Here comes the 2. Gets a good inside post. Dexter Dunn sticks with him. I mean, there's no doubt he's going to be in good early position, so we'll have to figure out what happens from there. The 3, Stacy Chiodo, pass. The 4, Tim Tetrick, ran second last time on a big speed run. Time before that was also second. These are some big boy races. Running a 151 flat in 29-degree weather at Dover. That's pretty serious business there. So the 4 at 65, yeah, it makes sense. The 5, Jeff Dahl plays. No. The 6, yeah, resuming. I'm not sure. I like him off the resumption. The 7. Going to have to show us a good race before we get too interested. The 8, Brett Pelling. Dave Miller's had like this resurgence. Like suddenly David Miller's like fucking like jackhammering fields lately. Oh, I don't know what to think. About him. The 9. No, not the 9. the 10, who Patrick likes. I can't. You know what? I like the Saunders and Stratton horse earlier. Heavenly whatever the horse's name was. 2-horse earlier, and totally disappointed off a relatively respectful trip. I can't endorse the 10 for the same connections. The 8. And a 5's not without some sort of chance here. All right, I think we just go. I think the 2 and 4 managed just to get ducked it way too easy here. So I'm gonna play 4 with the 2 with the 5, 6, 8 for $2 and a triple. No other riffraff in here. All right. I wonder. Let's go to Northfield, see what's happening in that race. Let's see who won on the close-up. What's coming up next? We have Meadowlands coming up next. Charlestown. Whoa! Bomb Squad at Northfield. What the fuck was this? The 9? Ugh. 9-6. Not sure I would have been on board with that. Probably a good layoff there. All right, guys, I'm gonna pee, and then we're gonna take a look at Hawthorne. All right. All right.
They're off. Clayton's Better fires out of their hard with Hudson and Steinham's Beach on the inside. Those 3 with Manticore from the outside floating away in 4th. And that's Chaser Hanover now 4th on the inside. Around the first turn, Montefalco outsprinted and gapped in 5th here as they battle up front. Then it's Manticore stride for stride with Allywag Hanover. Another 4 to Major Omen and Maverick Art. Contested opening marker here coming up. And Hudson and Jeff Dow Place in a wicked 25-4. Hudson made front and paid the price. Clayton's Better back in second now. Steinham's Beach is third and edging to the outside. And he'll surge to command. Chaser Hanover tightens in from 4th. So Montefalco, after that wicked quarter, 5th on the inside, tracked by Allywag Hanover, then Manticore on the outside, Major Omen, and Maverick Art. At the half now, Steinham's Beach in 53 2/5. Steinham's Beach now up front onto the far turn. Hudson is second. First over, Chaser Hanover takes a shot. Montefalco live cover second over, 4th on the outside. Clayton's Better is back to 5th. So Alleywag Hanover sets it up from 3rd over 6th and looking poised. Manticore tracks his cover. Then on the inside, a Major Omen and Mavericard is gapped at the back at 3/4. Steinham's Beach and Dexter Dunn at 6-1 here. 121 and 1. Steinham's Beach takes off by 3, the one to reel in, but here comes Montefalco, slingshot off cover, and off his cover comes Alleywag Hanover. He's pacing a storm from way out of it. Manticore, Alleywag Hanover, the 3-year-old unleashed by Dave Miller. Alleywag Hanover, Manticore is closing on the inside. Steinham's Beach, Alleywag Hanover, close between Manticore and Steinham's Beach, then Montefalco and a Major Omen in 148 and 2.
They come to the top of the stretch. Fast Driven has been collared by Grandpa Louie, and Cyclobomb to the attack as well. Grandpa Louie strikes the frontier. Cyclobomb going to try to make a race of it here in the final furlong. Grandpa Louie and Cyclobomb, one of these two will graduate in start number 12. It's still Grandpa Louie, and Grandpa Louie will score by 3 points of length from Cyclobomb, then Native Courage and Fast Driven.
Charlestown. All right. Let's see what we can do at Hoosier here. Let me go to the handicapping view right quick. 10, Jason Seymour. I haven't seen him in a while. No, not the 10. We're reverse handicapping this. The 9. 9's in it with a chance here. The 8, Joey Putnam. No. The 7, Trace T-Trick. First start for the new training connections. God, of course, looked really good. Really good in that last race. The 6 puts Widger on. I mean, when Walter Haynes puts Widger on, it's serious business here on the 6. 22 to 1. Oh man, that's good. That's good stuff there. Okay. All right, well, the 4 is a really good horse. So if the 4 is right, if they're trying with the 4, although 2 years ago, I mean, he's coming off a 2-year layoff, although he qualified in like a blazing fast time. I think the 1's just not been good enough lately. The 2, I think the Hoosier stretch is just too much for him. 3 should improve a little bit. 4 is a type where you put on top and toss. So we're going to play 4. All right. Let's get this in. 4, 444 with the 3-6, with the 3-6-7-9 here at Hoosier. 4, we're going to play that for $1. And then we're going to play 3-6 with a 3-6-7 in the exacta. And then I'm going to put 2 across on the 6 here. We're going to play show on the 6 horse. Okay, we added in. We're in on that. We are in on all the bets. Let's go. All right.
They're off and trotting in. Captain American, along with Majestic Marvel, go for the lead. True Blue Stride on the outside.
Well, I'll tell you, Patrick. Jeff Dahlplace tried to ensure you were going to get that 10 home. Oh man, that guy's wacky.
Crystallized to the inside as they move around the turn. Cisco Powell and
so is the 4 just going to get Parks Mile here at Hoosier, or? I mean, you're gonna have to do something for.
Catkin American looking for a pylon. Majestic Marvel to the inside. Perfect Chapter AS is 3rd. True Blue Stride 4th. For a Dreamer
hopefully
is
this helps the 6.
Back to Jailhouse Buckaroo.
Hopefully this helps the 6 out.
Focus, Crystal Ice, Cisco Powell, Bluebird Rambo trails the field 10th. Some 12 lengths off the lead. They're at the half, 56 and 1. Catkin American has cleared.
Is the 2 going to pull and help the 6 out?
Chapter AS.
Are we just all not going to do anything?
Dreamer, the first to move. He's 5th on the outside. Into the turn.
Oh god, the 6 looks fucking
Crystal
soft.
Ice will pick up that
this
cover.
Is not good.
Need to focus. Cisco, Powell, Bluebird, Rambo trails. The Trotters are at the top of the stretch.
Although,
and they're being led by Catkin American. 3/4 quarters, 124 and
Come
4.
on, 6.
Catkin American and Yoder turn
There we go.
leading a
They're
few
all
turns
off the
by
bit
2
here.
lengths. Second, Majestic Marble, True Blue Stride up the inside. Racing on the outside, 4.
Quit one.
Dream.
Quit one.
Far outside is Crystal Ice. They're
Not the one.
inside
Get out of there,
final
one.
16.
No.
And
Not the
Catkin
fucking
American,
one.
easy
Oh my
winner
god,
here.
I don't have any
True Blue
fucking
Stride
ones.
second.
You
For a
fucking
Dreamer
ones.
third,
You
gonna be
son
tight
of a
for
bitch.
fourth in
God.
154.
Oh. Oh. Damn it. Yeah, I know, Patrick. I saw Stacy Chiodo first up, and I was like, really? I was like, holy fuck balls, man. Actually, you know what? That Stacy Chiodo going first up may have actually cost the 10 the victory, because it caused the 4, because right on the turn,
Judges
well,
have
maybe not.
posted
because 8 came off the
4-6, 1
pace,
and a
and it
5.
was huge.
Versus the
Yeah,
4,
so.
Catkin
But yeah, I mean,
American.
that helped
Second
ensure
to
that the
6,
pace was
True
just going to
Blue
be
Stride. Third to 1,
comically
4
fast.
Dreamer, and fourth to 5 need to focus.
Well, I mean,
4-6,
hopefully
1-5 is
hopefully the 6 pays decent to place and show. You had the right idea. Look at these stupid numbers. So let's see. The 6 is paying $7 to place and $11 to show. Oh, this is going to be a nice... What's this exacta paying? 4-6 actually isn't paying much at all. Alright, let's go... I'm going to go Woodbine. The Woodbine on the right. The Northfield on the left. Alright. Anyone have any... Anyone have any calls at Woodbine here? Ooh. Alright. So now where's a 3 bunch? Wow. You know what? I like the 1 to snag the 3rd place piece at Woodbine. So they give us, you know, they're going to give us the 5-6. I'm going to play a $1 5-6 with the 5-6 with the 1. Play that for a buck. Play an extra 6-5-1 for like $3. And then I'm going to play a straight up exacta 6-1 for $2 in case the 5's just poopy off the layoff.
Time for race 6. Big favorite here, 6 Beaumont Hanover,
Gonna put
1 to 5.
Evangeline
He
up.
burned a lot
you're
of money
saying the
last
3
time, got away
Evangeline?
poorly. Simply had too far to come. See if he can bounce back
We'll
here
go-
tonight.
I'll follow you on that one. I'll
Often
go 3 and
pacing,
3.
sharp start. For A positive Hanover, charging out down the center with him is Onato. There at the inside is Sports Obsession to be 3rd. Coming away 4th, Mayhem Hanover. Tucked over 5th is Caviar Kale. Sliding into a 6 hole goes Beaumont Hanover. Then it's back to Blue Crew. Further back at the outside is 1 for Julius, and towards the rail is Better Than Cash. Here comes the first quarter. Compliments of front stepping A positive Hanover. He whacks out that 27-second first quarter, and he takes this field to the backstretch. Back into second is Onato. On the move out of 3rd, Sports Obsession gets the first over Hoot on Heave Ho. Further back to Mayhem Hanover. Then 5th inside to Caviar Kale. 6th is Beaumont Hanover. 7th Blue Crew. 8th in the backfield, Better Than Cash. And trailing is 1 for Julius. Across the backstretch they scamper. Plugs are out. It's go time on Sports Obsession. He leads it just over a length.
Second is A Positive Hanover through a first half in 55 flat. Second panel 28 seconds. They are into that far turn. And on that lead, it's Sports Obsession. How pumped up is A Positive Hanover in the pocket spot? He looks racy. Right there, third is Onato. And on the move in fourth
This
comes
whole entire
Mayhem
field's
Hanover.
been fucking.
Here
This
with a pocket
racing's
pop comes A
way too
Positive
hard for
Hanover.
no apparent
McDonald gives
reason.
him his wish. He sits ahead on him now. On the way to three quarters, A Positive Hanover's coming on after Sports Obsession.
Come on, 5,
Right
6,
there
1
is
to
Mayhem
1,
Hanover
man.
third.
I mean,
In the
the one
box,
can't get
Onato
third for
fourth.
me from
Then
here.
it's
I mean,
Beaumont
Jesus
Hanover
fucking
setting up a
Christ.
rally from the backfield fifth, three quarters up in 122 and 3. Sports Obsession hangs tough at the rail. A Positive Hanover in the center. Mayhem Hanover launched
Come on,
off
Juan,
cover.
get up for
And
third.
Beaumont Hanover closing on a toe in between as well with some late lick. Deep stretch. Mayhem Hanover. Outside Beaumont Hanover. Then inside is Onato. Mayhem Hanover. Beaumont Hanover. It's Mayhem Hanover. A gutsy score for Mayhem Hanover.
Damn,
You won
had
it
the
by
right
a head.
idea, too.
Beaumont Hanover second.
We got to the
Onato
5
third.
out
One
of
for
the 6,
Julius,
and the
rallied
4
from
gets
last to
third.
get fourth in 150 and 1.
Yeah, not too upset with that one. 5, 6, 4.
They are off. Chasen Gracie coming right out to run for the lead. The inside nickel on the track. Alley's appointment is forwardly placed. Moving up from the outside is Cat on the Roof. Heart Warrior is right there also. Moving up far outside are Brazos Wildcat and Victory Bind. Next is Chaos in Pasadena, and a break of 5 lengths off to Whistling Wind and Grand Omega, who is the tail ender. Opening quarter 22 and 20 seconds as they move
It's
around
fast.
the turn. Cat on the Roof has the lead
And
by a
it's
half
at
a length.
99 to 1
Chasen
trying to
Gracie
do it.
bites
Come on,
onto
3,
the
go around
inside.
everything.
Alley's appointment races next in third.
Here
Then
it
moving up
comes.
alongside
Come on.
that is Heart
Come
Warrior.
on, baby.
They're coming into the
Fan-
stretch.
fan
and it's
wide.
Cat on the Roof who has the lead. Chasen Gracie battling right back on the inside though.
Draw the
Here comes
sword.
Chasen Gracie now to take the lead. Victory Bind is closing down the outside. Alley's appointment also trying to run on as well. With
Oh,
Grand
you just
Omega
can't-
closing
you just
in
can't
down at the
straighten them
rail.
out.
It's Chasen Gracie in front. Here's Victory Bind on the outside. Victory Bind gets the victory late. Chasen Gracie was second, then Grand Omega tight for fourth. Looked like Chaos in Pasadena beat out Cat on the Roof and Brazos Wildcat.
Not a bad call, Sweet Tooth. And, you know, the only thing I didn't like about the 3 is that poopy trainer. Poopy trainer. I mean, that was a good setup. When you have a fucking 99 to 1 stick his head out, turning for home, shows you what kind of field is stacking. Also, shout out to the rider for making sure he's in the 9 path when he didn't need to be in the 9 path. Because who needs to make sure they? Who needs to make
Number
sure
10,
that
Victory Bind.
they lose those 5 lengths going 100 wide for no reason? All right. Alright, let's go to Northfield and let's handicap this race. They went big bombs at Northfield last race. Let's see what if they're going to do something similar here. Race 9. The 1, Tyler Smith, Poppy Drayton. Open. Alright. Maybe the 2. 2's a speed horse, and at first thought, when you see the 2, you're like, maybe he'll be really good at Northfield. And the 2 is 0 for 8. 0 for 8 in first or second lifetime at Northfield. A majority of those are probably stakes races, but it is cautionary to throw too much support behind the 2 because of that speed. The 3, I went from a Burke stable to the Jordan Hope stable and immediately broke. Womp, womp, womp. 4, claimed from a Ronnie Burke stable, so not sure how that's going to pan out. The 5, Ba, Banana. Gets Merriman. This horse, I'm going to tell you, this horse was arguably one of the best mares on the ground at Yonkers at one point. This 153 and 1 mile in 30-degree weather in January was probably one of the most ridiculous miles I've seen in a long time at Yonkers. With that said, we'll have to look. The 8's such a funny horse. So, like, the horse went back-to-back wins at Northfield, then went to Hoosier, looked just super mediocre, and now comes back to Northfield and gets that 8 hole. 7, I mean, he ran a bigger. You know what? I got to go with the 5. This horse looked too good. He gets Merriman. We're gonna get an aggressive handle early. Nick Clegg's just itching to get this fucking first win at Northfield since transferring over. So let's go. We'll go win in place, and we're gonna go 7 and 7 on the 5 horse here. God, we never get to. They fucking close Northfield on us. Ugh, awful. Anyways, we'll keep that muted as we handicap Meadowlands. All right. Fucking 5's gonna line up. Is a 5 gonna? Are they gonna give the 5 this 2 hole? All right. So, all right. Stakes trot at Meadowlands. The 3 is the favorite. All right, so let's look through the field. The 1, and he has a win in a second and 3 starts at Meadowlands, including a big stakes win because he has 224,000 on his card at Meadowlands. Going to be interesting what he does though. Like, he hasn't put in a really good mile in a while. The 2. He's been running well, but this is going to be a big step up. The 3, Yannick, great record at Meadowlands. Has braking issues though. Some serious braking issues. The 4, pretty good. Maybe it's. I mean, the 3 is all speed. The 3 is a crazy speedster. Well, it looks like the 5's due at Northfield, so that's a good shutout. Look at this 8 at Northfield, man. I swear it is unbelievable how good that horse is at this track. He's going by everything. (8-6), man, oh man, I'll tell you, that horse is revelation when it comes to those flying turns. All right, the 5. Let's keep going through the field. The 5, good horse, and just not good at Meadowlands as much as some of these others. All right, the 6, not good on the big track either. Good on the small track, not good on the big track. The 7, here's a horse that's good on the big track. Not so good at Meadowlands, but good. Was good at the Red Mile. You know, putting in some good efforts. Certainly in with a chance. The 8, also good at the Meadowlands. Oka. The 9 did have a win at the Red Mile, so large track forms there. In with some semblance of a chance. I think a 4's over bet. Sean, what did you get? Did you get the win bet or the exacta? That exacta is a fucking mega bundle if you got that one. Not a mega bundle, but it's still a bundle. All right, so Meadowlands, they're going to give us a 3. So if the 3 runs his race, he would appear to be the winner. So I'm going to play 3 with the 1-9, with the 1-7-8-9. Then I'm going to play his exact a little different. I'm not going to play the 1-9 up top. Well, yeah, I'm going to change it up. I'm going to play 7-9 with the 1-7-8-9 and the exacta. I don't think the 1 can win here. Yeah, I am.
Okay, do you think you'll be off a little bit later? Because I'm going to move the modem to the front living room.
Yeah, just let me know what time.
I'm ready whenever you're ready. When you can, like, take a few minutes, you know?
Okay.
It should only be like a 2-minute, like, pause, you know?
Gotcha.
What time do you think? What time is it now?
It's 9:17 right now.
Let's do it at 9:30. Is that too quick?
No, 9:30 is fine.
Yeah, 9:30 to 9:35, just in case it'll be off for a moment, but it shouldn't be longer than that for sure.
Okay. All right. All right, guys. We're.
You might get better internet service and all that stuff too.
Gotcha. All right, guys. We're at 9:30. Just as a heads up, the stream's going to go down for like a minute, maybe, like 5 minutes, but we will be back up immediately after. We are moving our modem at the apartment. I'll probably take that time to also like make some food or something. But just as a heads up, we're gonna go offline at 9:30, and we'll be back in like 5 to 10 minutes after that. Because we got plenty more winning to do. Plenty more. I mean, we got a fucking dickload of winning to do. Alright, let me see. We'll go to that screen. What do we have here? Let's put Hoosier up on the right side. They're probably already off. They seem to. Let's see if there's anything going in this Hoosier race. Race 9. Logan Loney on the 2. Mert. The 1. No, the 3. 3 should be pretty good in this race. And the 4 wilted for no apparent reason last out. Ooh, the 5. I like the 5 to get third here. At Hoosier. So let's play the safe bet triple. We're gonna play 3-6 with a 3-6 with a 5 for $1. And then we're gonna try to go straight up for $2, 6, 3, 5. Alright, we're good there.
Second spot as a Beautiful Sin. She goes up on the outside third. Winner up is fourth. The Southwind Avenger is fifth. Very quickly, Soul Strong is going up sixth. Then it's HL.
So did the 3 break at Meadowlands? I didn't have it. I didn't have the sound out.
Was Don't Let Him.
Yes, 3 was broke. Okay, here we go.
2 wide across the back stretch, and it's
and
going to
the
be
Oka
Beautiful Sin
horses
to
are
make
going to be
front
7
down.
and 8.
But now here comes Soul Strong and
wow.
Dexter Dunn. Soul Strong surges to command. Southwind Avenger challenges on the outside immediately. So now Westland
if this comes in,
oh
man, I'll tell you, if this comes in 1-8 or 1-7, I'm never going to forgive myself.
Then comes on the inside, Winner Up. It is Reign of Honor, Winner Up, and then on the outside, Shake and Bake. It's underway up and around a sluggish HL Revedon. Way back, Don't Let Him. 56 was the rated half here. It was Southwind Avenger briefly. Back to the top, Soul Strong. Soul Strong regains command for Dexter Dunn, and they head to three-quarter. Soul Strong and Southwind Avenger are 1-2. Beautiful Sin back to third on the inside. Westland Quest is fourth, edging out. Behind that one, Reign of Honor has some work to do. Fifth on the outside. Winner Up is sixth towards the inside as they turn home. Three quarters in 1:24, 28 in that third quarter. In the stretch, and it's Soul Strong.
7-1.
Out of the pocket comes
7-1.
Avenger. Here's
Get out of there,
beautiful
5.
Sin
Get
down
the
the
fuck
center
out
of
of
the
there,
racetrack
5.
with winner up, trying to squeeze through along the cones in deep stretch.
Come
It
on,
is Southwind
7-1.
Adventure.
Come on,
On the
Oka.
inside, winner up, Southwind Avenger.
Oh
and
my
Southwind
God.
Avenger takes
Oh
it.
my
Winner up there,
goodness.
close with Reign of
Oh
Honor.
my goodness,
And
come
beautiful
on.
Sin.
Virgin,
151 and 3.
26 and 1. They're going to sprint from home down. Pansies and Image, 3 of them across the track. Rockin' Nola, Pansies, Image, Fully a Virgin. Pansies, Image is after Fully a Virgin. Rockin' Nola's not out of it yet. Pansies, Image coming to the line. Fully a Virgin and Pansies, Image. 152 and 4.
Oh, man. I'll tell you, I thought we were right there. I thought we were right there in that Meadowlands race. The 7 just seemed to be picking it up just a little by little. I thought Oka had him measured. I thought Oka had the measure on him. Yeah, I don't know who ran second. 1-7 is going to just piss me off if it's 1-7. And it very well could be 1-7. No, 7 ran fourth. 154. Ooh. Bomb squad. Don't feel too bad about that now. Alright, let's handicap Hawthorne here. Alright, the one should be improving here. Second race off the layoff. The sloppy track probably throw that race out in general. Alright. 2. Chip Lackey. Some semblance of a chance. Chip Lackey's been hyper aggressive with his drives lately too. The 3, the 4, it's a 5 look. Derek Birkland. So just gonna go to the lead here. I think the 6 is a toss. 7's also a toss. The 8 off the claim. Interesting. Definitely I think it's worth a go at Hawthorne just because of the prices here. I'm going to play exacta 1-2 with the 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get them. Let's get them.
It's post time for the 5th.
They're up and pacing. Barley Nation going for the lead. Rue Hanover driving out towards the inside. Fox Valley Sierra. Dad's Philly left from the outside looking for an early spot. Moving up to take over 5th is Blissful Pansy getting away 6th. Helen's Girl Unbroken Circle is 7th. And Jazzy Babe, the early trailer. They turn on to the backstretch and Barley Nation has put all others behind her and she leads by 3. To a quick opening quarter of 26 2/5. Make that 27 2/5. TV says 27 2. Infield board says 26 2. Your leader, Barley Nation. Barley Nation 3.5 lengths on top. Rue Hanover second. In third is Fox Valley Sierra. Dad's Philly fourth. Racing in 5th. Blissful Pansy. In 6th is Helen's Girl. Then it's Unbroken Circle and Jazzy Babe made a break and is out of it. They moved to the far turn and Barley Nation is rolling on the front end. She still leads by 4. Racing in second, Rue Hanover. Fox Valley Sierra's third up on the outside. Here comes Blissful Pansy 4th. Right behind her comes Unbroken Circle 5th. Inside, Dance Philly, No Place to Go. 6,
Oh
Helen's
man,
Girl,
I should have
7, Jesse
played.
Bates out of it.
I should have played a triple
We'll
with
see
a
if
5
Barley
on top.
Nation has anything left for the final quarter mile. She rolls out to a 7/8 length advantage. In second is Rue Hanover, closing up on the outside, Blissful Pansy. Then tipping to the outside, Unbroken Circle. Towards the inside is Fox Valley Sierra. Barley Nation still leads by 6. Blissful Pansy closing ground into second. In third is Unbroken Circle.
No, I don't have
Barley
the 6.
Nation has the lead.
I wouldn't
and
have the
Barley
6
Nation
anywhere.
will win it by about 4 or 5 in the end. Blissful Pansy second, Unbroken Circle third, and Rue Hanover fourth.
But he's still 2.5 lengths away. Then comes Union Grace, and up the rail, Good Jeans, just outside the 8th pole, and up the rail, Bearcat Kittens back for more. Inside of Road Guard Post, who's now back to second. Down the center, Union Grace begins to roll, but it's Bearcat Kitten and Road Guard Post. Here comes Union Grace, Road Guard Post. Road Guard Post looked to just hold off Union Grace. Bearcat Kitten was third, the final time 52-3.
All right, let's take a look at Woodbine here. Let's go to the view. This will be the last one we handicap and watch before we go offline for a little bit. The 1. Showed speed last out, went backwards. I mean, that was a really tough field though. This grassroots field should be more to his handling. All right, see the 3 interfered with last start, comes back. Certainly in with a chance. Was pretty good in the grassroots last season. The 4. The 4 is really 4 at 12-1 is a huge overlay here. Huge overlay. And this horse actually raced in non-grassroots bullshittery and did all right. Patrick, you got to be all over this 4, right? Got to be all over this 4.
7.
Playing to 5.
6-3.
5's a good horse, but
7 Road Guard Post.
I'm not.
Second was the 8 Union Grace.
I'm not sure you can go by this
6 Bearcat
4
Kitten,
here.
and fourth was the 3 Good Jeans. 7-8. 6-3.
9 looks like a decent run.
And the results of the 5th race.
I mean, I like the 4. I like the 4 at Woodbine here. Gonna go 10-10 on the 4. There we go.